Bharat Biotech's nasal vaccine, Incovacc, is finally authorized for emergency use. This vaccine has been a long time coming, so I'm finally glad that it is here. Not because it is a COVID vaccine per se, but because of the method of administration. In this video, I'm going to strictly stick to the COVID guidelines laid out by YouTube. Therefore, do hear me out closely as I explain a bit about this vaccine and whether this vaccine is for you. I will be referring to the official documentation and press releases from Biotech. Links to everything in the description down below. The vaccine is to roll out in the 4th week of January and is priced at Rs 800 for the private sector and Rs 325 for the government sector. The company has stated that the vaccine is effective in the phase 1, 2 and 3 clinical trials. However, efficacy to which variant has not been stated. The vaccine does give you mucosal immunity. Since the vaccine is administered nasally, antibody titers were measured in the saliva and they showed satisfactory results. This is of importance since the virus enters our body through the mouth and through the nose. Just a thing to note is that I found on the company's website a graphic that states that it prevents disease and transmission. We already know until now though that this is not true of all the COVID vaccines. The Government of India has authorized the emergency use of Incovacc. The question you need to answer first and foremost is that if we are in an actual COVID emergency or the disease is already endemic in our country. Most of us have already gotten at least 2 doses of the vaccine and been exposed to COVID itself at least twice, if not more often. So we already as a population have a hybrid immunity to the disease. 2 more exciting facts about the vaccine. Incovacc is a recombinant vaccine using an adenovirus vector, much like how Covishield was. The difference in this vaccine being that it is administered through the nose as drops. This makes it easier to administer and also receive. At once one would think of giving this to children. However, there is no data available in children and this vaccine as of filming this video is not for them. This vaccine is for those above 18 years of age. Also, people who have known allergies to other vaccines should avoid this vaccine. A known allergen in the vaccines is often polysorbate 80, so please note that. Also, if you are currently having a fever or cold-like symptoms, you are not to take the vaccine. There is a cautionary note in the inside of the vaccine package that people who are having coagulation disorders or are on anticoagulation therapy have to be careful. To avail of this vaccine, you have to register on the CoWIN app. You can use it as your first dose and second dose without any issues. Most might want to use it though as a heterogeneous booster. You can safely use it as a booster even if you have had your first 2 vaccines which were of a different kind. One thing to note though is that the CoWIN app allows only entry for 1 booster. So if you have already had a booster, the government does not recommend an extra booster as of now. The side effects of this vaccine are low compared to injectable vaccines, obviously because you do not get a poke and therefore no pain-related issues at the site of injection. You can however expect nasal congestion that passes off in a while, a runny nose and side effects as of any other vaccine such as body ache, headache and fever. I cannot tell you whether you should take this vaccine or not. It is your personal choice. However, I would like to leave you with a quote from the Executive Chairman of Bharat Biotech, Dr. Krishna Ella. We have achieved the goals we have set for ourselves during this pandemic. We have developed the Covaxin and Incovacc, 2 COVID-related vaccines from 2 different platforms, 2 different delivery systems. The vectored intranasal delivery platform gives us the capability for rapid product development, scale up, easy and painless immunization during public health emergencies and pandemics. So through his words, I feel that Bharat Biotech is happy not for the vaccine itself, but for the technology used. It means that this type of nasal vaccines are easy to make for any type of respiratory virus. They can modify it easily to match the variants and also of course, it is easy to administer to a large population. So would you choose to get this vaccine? Let me know down in the comments. Signing out, Dr. Rohan Fonseca. Baby.